Alright, hopefully this sound is okay. I'm stealing my own video because I got locked out of that old Google account by their two-factor authentication, which was linked to an old phone that has now been wiped, so I can't access it. So I'm stealing my own video. And if Google ever says anything about me creating another Google account, I will just say to them.
You have done that yourself.
And so what it is, they better not take this down either for me stealing it, because it's my own thing. Also, my voice just cracked, but it's a really cringy video, so just forewarning, even by my standards, so. Hey. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm trying green screen, so hopefully it's behind me right now. No promises. This might just be my voice with video edited over it. Yeah, I'm doing a Christian review of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for parents, people looking out for themselves. Yes. So, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is rated by the USRB to be everyone 10 plus, meaning in age. It's rated that for fantasy violence, mild suggestive themes, and use of alcohol, and then the Spanish version of those three. The fantasy violence is like, it's a cartoon game. I'll edit some violence behind me probably, but there's no blood or anything, or gore. It's just like basically kids beating each other with sticks in the yard. I don't know what mild suggestive themes means, but it's rated for that. And the use of alcohol. I have played too many hours of this game, and I still haven't found out where the use of alcohol is. So I don't know, but it says it's in there. So that's what it's rated for. Now the Christian review part. Spoilers from here on out, probably, basically. So basic story of this game is you wake up 100 years after being almost dead, and you've lost your memory. But you go and grab a paraglider thing, and you go to a castle to beat some big glowy, ugly pig dude. Yeah. So the main story that kind of stays the same throughout the Legend of Zelda series. Don't try to follow the timeline. It's weird. But I've played a couple of the games, and basically there's their whole religion thing is there's this goddess lady, and then a hero, and then the monster, and they all what's the words? What is the word? Reincarnate. That's it. That's their excuse to make more games, basically. But it's bologna sandwich, so it's fake. Don't believe that's real. So they have that weird religion thing, and it follows all the games, but the thing is, this is an open world adventure game rather than the old ones were kind of adventure puzzle games in a weird sense. But this doesn't really have as much story in it as those ones did. Following that specifically, there's side quests and stuff in this rather than just trying to find, I don't even know, the things in the other ones. Where I was going with this is there are a couple things that still follow that though. Instead of having 8 or so main dungeons, there's 120 little ones, and they call them shrines. And there's skinny dudes at the end sitting crisscross applesauce who give you these things called spirit orbs. And they say, blah blah blah. Except, it's in there, but you can skip it by hitting a button. But it's in the game, so you still want to know about it, I guess, for this. You take those spirit orb things. If you get 4 of them, you can go to these stupid little rock ladies with Tinkerbell wings. And that's where you turn them in for either hearts or a piece of stamina. Hearts are just your health. Stamina is you're moving. It's like for actions like sprinting, climbing, and paragliding. But you have to hit A, but it calls it praying right next to it, which is stupid, and then it gets all these little like glowy line things. So that's less cool. And then there's also one that's like dark. I don't remember where it's at, but it's got like horns and it's basically a gargoyle. I don't like that thing. It's like an evil version, which is less cool. Still says pray and whatever. I don't remember where that's at in the game. There's only like one of them, I think. And then the last thing, there's like these things that are just giant. It's kind of like the old dungeons. They're called divine beasts, though, and they shoot big lasers. But they're like robot machines. They just have a dumb name. And then there's ghosts inside of those of 4 champions. But I think that's basically it for the game. There's no like swords or gore or blood or anything. So that's cool. Yeah. So, I mean, the stuff to look out for. Most of the bad stuff in this game is pretty skippable. As in, like, the weird religion stuff is mostly skippable, but at the same time it's in there. So, I mean, you decide on that yourself, I guess. It's a fun game, though, if you're just looking for a fun game, but those things are in there, just so you know. Alright, well, eat more chicken, only at Chick-fil-A, everywhere else is for nerds. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say.
Don't